Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch. You guys know me, I'm Graham. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see you all. Was just live Saturday, got to hang out with some of you. We're going to do it again. We're going to run it back, if you will. The main reason is this bad boy right here. Oh, Tarkin is home. Excited for that. Excited to have him in the collection. It's been a long hunt. I've been trying to pin this guy down for better part of 2 years, kind of on again, off again, very Sam and Diane relationship with Tarkin because A, he's expensive, B, he's old, C, they've been reissuing figures left and right. Not so much Star Wars, but enough that it makes you think twice about going backwards and getting the grails, the grails that aren't really grails anymore. There's very few grails left. I still think this is one. I finally was able to pick it up on a BST on Facebook. Got them for a price that I was willing to pay. Obviously, I'd love to have it for much cheaper, but sometimes you got to bite the bullet if you really want to add that figure. And I just felt like my A New Hope shelf was missing Tarkin. Like that was kind of the last piece that I really needed. So glad that he's here. Kind of seems a little surreal. So posted on Instagram, asked you guys if I should do a review on it. You guys said yes. And I got a really busy week at work this week. So I'm like, I'm not going to have time to do it. Plus, I've also got Joker coming tomorrow and possibly Tech later this week. And been talking to my boy DLO The Collector. We may collaborate and do a live dual unboxing for that too. So that might be later this week, next weekend type of thing. So that is pretty exciting. So yeah, I want to focus on that Joker later in the week. So I wanted to do this and I thought, why not just go live so that A, you guys can see my actual reaction instead of me being behind the camera, but then B, just hang out with you guys while we do it. So it doesn't have to be a super long stream, but I just thought it'd be cool to enjoy the night together, celebrate a little bit for, finally getting Tarkin to come home. Easy. All right. Maybe a little scotch to just loosen up here. So let's start by seeing who's joining us tonight. Don't forget, guys, too, I put this is a new link to the Discord. So if you want to chat with me, can be about anything, really. 6-scale figures, life, football. Last night we were talking Packers. Tough game. So, let some of my frustrations out there. So yeah, we talk about figures, obviously, but yeah, we just share friendships and whatnot too. So if you're so inclined, join the Discord so that we can all hang out. We got Giovan. Howdy, congrats on this pickup. Still holds up well to this day. I've seen this once in person, and that was at Steve's house, Figures and Fandom. And I've never held him before, but I've seen him. Obviously, I've seen videos and whatnot. This is one of the better, if not one of the best head sculpts I think that Hot Toys has done. Now, it does kind of remind me of the T1000, where I think that that head sculpt's not as strong as this, but they're both good head sculpts. But like the body, the proportions, you can definitely tell have like aged a little bit. We'll see if this guy's the same way, but the body on the T1000 always looked very slender. The hands looked too big for the body, maybe a little too skinny and whatnot compared to like the head. The head starts to look a little bit big compared to the body. I don't know. But that's just kind of the feeling I got when I had the T1000. So we'll take a look at that when we get there. We got a channel member in the house. It's Valkyrie Magnus, one of the hardcore Jedi Knights Watch fans. Let's fucking go. Can't wait to see Tarkin. Good evening to you, Valkyrie. Thank you for being here. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper. What's up, Graham and chat? What's up, my friend? Tech's coming hopefully this week from the GOAT himself, Hawk Wars Toys, coming through like usual. So super excited to finally have Tech. I've had that spot open for him for about 2 months now. 2 months? Yeah, about 2 months since I kind of reorged my Star Wars. Left a spot open for him, so I'm excited to have Tech. We got my father Django. Hello, and thank you for being here. I've never seen this figure unboxed. Okay. I thought about doing like a revisit or what did I used to brand it back in the day? I was doing figures. I was doing reviews on figures that had been out for a while. Um, Gosh, I can't even think of what I used to call them because I don't do it anymore. It was like a throwback or a revisit, something like that. I thought about doing that, but A, like I said, I'm not gonna have time to film that, but then B, I wanna get him on the shelf. I'm excited. So, I'm excited that you guys are here with me. Looking forward to it. Let's see here. We got Curtis Booth. What's going on, my friend? I was chatting with this guy on Facebook. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jed. I hope everyone's having a great night. Can't wait for this unboxing. Love my Tarkin. Yeah, and you know what? The curse the curse could happen with me buying this. This could very much be reissued now or 2.0. So, we'll see if in a week, a month, 3 months, I don't know, we'll see, but, I hope not. Something's gotta stay sacred in Hot Toys land, right? Something has to stay sacred. Adric23, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a channel member. Hello, hello. Universal Key, good evening to you. Thank you for being here. Nomar, Mr. Jedi. Evening, everyone. Happy Monday to you, Nomar. Thank you for being here. We got Tighter FL, Star Wars Grail. Let's go. OT for life. Let's go, Tighter. Let's go. 1/6 Star Wars Pimpazoid. I still need to pick up Tarkin, but I'm afraid they will 2.0 it soon. Kind of backed off buying backwards. At least same. Was backing off buying backwards totally, but every now and then something happens where, especially with Star Wars, where I just want to do what I need to do to like build the collection. So like recently I got, and I'm looking over here because my collection's right behind the camera. Return of the Jedi Luke. I wouldn't call this like buying backwards, but the reissue of the Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper, Mando. We got Mando, the original Mando. Last fall, I got the Jawa and Gonk Droid. So I'm trying to be more careful, but at the same time, this is just one I had to get. And if it gets 2.0, so be it. But I saw your collection on figures and fandoms. Steve, I'm just gonna call him Steve. I saw your collection on Steve's show last night. It looks really awesome. So just want to give you props, Pimpazoid, on your collection. Very clean. I love that. So. SpongeBob SquareBalls. Howdy, sir. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Little naked SpongeBob there. Let's see. We got Brad Cormack in the house. Another channel member. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you stopping in. Good evening to you. Hope you're having a good Monday. Big Rib, what's up, my friend? Cheers to you. Have a little bit of a drink while we do this. We got Hammer of God. Hello there. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being here. I only need Qui-Gon to complete my Star Wars section. That's pretty cool. I had Qui-Gon, sold him when I decided probably wasn't really going to focus on the prequels much, but I do have the new Maul coming in, so I think he just kind of fits. He's going to fit well between the Bad Batch / Clone Wars / Rogue One, so I think that will look just fine. So I'm going to take a sip of some scotch here to get us going. While I do that, just make sure you guys hit that like button if you like spontaneous live unboxings like this. Also, if I just check this, the Rams are beating the Vikings 24-3. So this is probably the place to be. So yeah, I haven't really done this with this setup, so we're gonna try to do it the best we can without knocking anything over. But yeah, should be good here. My personal grail is the TK Jetta Trooper. Yes, that would be cool. My Star Wars section is entirely Force users and Boba Fett. Okay, that's pretty cool too. Man, Star Wars, it's hard to say like Star Wars isn't the best thing to collect. There's just such a variety, so many figures. You can go in so many ways of collecting Star Wars, right? You know, like I love DC and I love Batman, but there's not many ways to go about it, right? You can have your Dark Knight shelf and then kind of just all the other Batmans and stuff. So Star Wars, it's like, what do you want to collect? OT, prequels, sequels, Clone Wars, Troopers, you know, and then mix match however you want. So yeah, there's just so many routes that you can take to collect. can we ask what kind of good deal you got on Tarkin? I don't know if it's a good deal or not. But sure, you guys are my friends. I'll let you know. I paid $385 shipped, so that was my final cost. I told myself I would not pay over $400 ever, which was hard to find this guy at that price. So the seller said that there's no issues with the uniform, no issues with the figure. It's complete. So I pretty much just bit the bullet and decided to do it. I sold some figures recently this January, so it kind of paid for it, and so yeah, should be good to go. Let's see, we got Jedi 291. Hey, I'm watching football and a Star Wars Hot Toys unboxing, two of my favorite things. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate you checking in and hanging out with us as we go here. So I'm just gonna move the let's see if we can do this. All right, so obviously I know my lighting's not the best, but here's the box. If it focuses maybe off of me, no, maybe not. It's got some wear. It's an old figure. This is going to be MMS 433, which actually I thought would be even older than it is, but 433 is not too terrible. We got Kyle Goodwin in the house. Congratulations on the new figure. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kyle. Let's take a look here at what we have in the box. We got nice artwork of Tarkin. If I can get my camera to focus here just a little bit. There we go. So there he is. I gotta ask you guys too, chair or no chair? My OCD with my figures gets a little weird. Like I have Emperor with the throne, and I don't know, like I have a hard time. Like Boba Fett's the only figure I have sitting down. Everybody else is standing. I have a hard time having figures sit, because what happens is, unless he's on the end, so it might work better, but anyway, it screws up the continuity of the shelf, right? I like everything to be of the same level, whereas if you have somebody in a chair, it's like, oh, and then or in the middle, you know, down in the middle. So I don't know, I've kind of always had a hard time posing figures in a chair. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Let's see what we got. Okay, two sections. We got the chair on the bottom. Got the instructions. Try not to knock them off the table. All right, let's put this. Gosh, I need a bigger desk. Not set up for this, but it's fun. And that's what's most important. Okay. Oh, what's this for? Anybody know what this is for? It's loose in there. So we got, wow, just 4 hands, which surprises me because it doesn't come with a ton, but we got 4 hands there. I can never remember what these are called, but obviously they go into the uniform. And let's get Tarkin himself out of here and take a look. Man, I'm impressed. This is pretty cool. All right. Let's get a good look. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like I've been duped, my friends. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, it looks really cool. Look at that Tarkin. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I mean, so again, like taking a look at the body, I think proportions look pretty good. Man, especially like look at right here. That's like, that is Tarkin right there. That is pretty cool. I know too, like if we, the only other so single bend. Wow, single bend in the elbow. I wasn't expecting that. How's he supposed to like? Is it really just a single bend? Let's try this one. Oh no, okay, double. Whew, the other one is pretty tight. So, but like, look when you do that, obviously it pulls the sleeve down. So that's a little unfortunate because I'm not like, you know, you could do like the gesture with like the one finger or whatnot. I'm not gonna do that because that would bother me. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna have the hands kind of behind him. But I mean, do I? Oh man. Whew, here we go. Okay, it went. Oh man, he looks pretty good now. Is this belt pleather? Yeah, maybe. Okay, boots are your typical Star Wars pleather as well. They actually, I've never had a problem really with these boots. Um, flaking on me. Time will tell. I mean, some of the joints are just slightly loose, but again, I mean, it's an older figure. What do you kind of expect? But I mean, the head sculpt, especially in like natural lighting, I think it looks really good. Maybe the head is a little bigger compared to like the proportions of the body, but the other issue that we don't have is this right here. So if you do have a Tarkin and this flap, if you lose the adhesive grip, don't glue it, because the glue is just going to seep through. I've seen this on a lot of figures, and then you're going to get a stain on the outside, and then you've really kind of done it then. So yeah, this looks cool. I mean, even the hands have really good detail. Like they got vein work, but the like wrinkles and they just look really good too, almost like spotting too, like an older person would have. Yeah, it looks really nice. Good to have a Tarkin in the collection. I'm excited to get him on the shelf. Yeah, but he's probably going to be in a simple pose. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff here, but let's just check in with the chat. Yeah, 400 is a good cap for buying older figures. I'm honestly, like, I used to splurge more than I do now, and even this just seemed like, and it helps because I sold some stuff, but I almost can't stomach doing it anymore, like spending that kind of money, especially for something that's, yeah, like you said, older. This day and age when we have artisan stuff coming and you're paying already a premium, it's really hard to kind of then even go backwards and spend that kind of money to get something that's old and it has a chance to be reissued. So, but it's kind of the game we play too. Wow, I didn't realize what a deal my Tarkin was at 210. That is amazing. USD, I should say. USD dollars. Prediction on next Hot Toys drop Jedi. I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at predictions. So, drop like release. I'm gonna say Hera. Need Hera. Because I think are we due for like another? Are we due for like another Ahsoka figure? I'm gonna say Hera. Why not? My chair stays behind Tarkin while he stands. I think I might do something like that where I'll utilize the chair, but maybe not have him sitting in it. I kind of like that idea. But we'll see here. I like that you cover all eras of Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, I try. I'm not, obviously, I don't like the sequels. I won't collect that. I've owned one sequel figure, and it was Rey from, I think it was The Last Jedi, and I decided that, I kind of tried to talk myself into wanting her because she was at my local store, and I'm just kind of playing with the articulation here, but I didn't even get her out of the box, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is dumb. I'm selling her because obviously I don't want her. Man, this is good. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put them. Yeah, Pimpazoid, I think I'm just going to put them, I'm going to have them standing. I just like the continuity with everybody standing. I could put my headphones in and go mobile and show you guys what the case looks like, and then you could kind of tell me where you think I should put them. Let me know if you want me to do that, because I could do that. Yeah, definitely one of the best head sculpts for sure. Congrats. Always a relief when you get an older figure and it doesn't have issues, for sure. Obviously when you're in the game long enough, the questions to ask, but it's not foolproof. Like, you could miss something, and then you just never know. Let's see. Unstuck in Time. Lucky you got one. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, I've been looking for a while. Between this and the Snow Trooper, these were kind of like my grails that trying to get, and I finally it was the right time, right price, where I felt like I could just make it happen. So yeah, he's here, you know, and just again, really trying to focus on Star Wars and, you know, kind of making the display what I want it to be. Let's see, we got Jay says, looking really nice. I usually do Monday night unboxings too. Took this week off, but got a Revan today for unboxing. Congrats on this piece. Are you getting Lord Starkiller? No, I'm not getting Starkiller or Revan because honestly, I didn't play the game. I don't really know much about them. You know, same thing with Malgus. I'll probably pass on that. My focus is mainly on OT. And then I do like some of the newer stuff like the Mandalorian series, even Boba Fett. It was okay, but I like some of the figures from that Ahsoka line is something that I collect, and then Rogue One and Bad Batch. So Bad Batch has kind of been leaking a little bit into Clone Wars. Like I have Clone Wars Anakin, I got Rex. I would like young Ahsoka, the new one coming out, not the one that they've done a couple years ago. So like it's kind of leaking a little bit more towards like some of that animated stuff too, and I think it's a good blend. Okay, wow, yeah, 310 USD. That's awesome. That is awesome. How much are you willing to pay for Artisan Anakin? Retail, that's about it. And that's even I think I'd rather have Dark Side. So I'm kind of holding out for a Dark Side Anakin. But I wouldn't go over retail. All right, so you guys want me to go? You want me to go? Let me just focus this a little bit. You want me to go mobile here? Okay, do it. It is your destiny. All right, show us the display. You got it. You got it. Yeah, I mean that Artisan Anakin could be one of the next figures to drop too. It's due. It's due. All right. Well, let me just take a look at this chair and then we'll kind of take a look at the display. You guys can help me decide where to put it. Let's get this out of here. All right. So I haven't seen any of this stuff yet. Obviously, it's the normal base. There it is. Which is fine. Again, continuity with Star Wars is one of the best things that you can have. Actually, it still has the cover on it. So no scratches there on the metal plate. Normal crotch grabber. And then here, ooh. Oh, here's the chair. Okay. It's definitely a unique chair. And that's just pegs in here, I'm assuming. Oh, gosh. Get this out of my way. The microphone is actually the worst offender of being in my way. I don't want to... I don't know. Like, does this not go in very far? That's about it. Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. So here's the chair. Got like some fake wheels here, so not real wheels. Would have been cool, but definitely not a big issue at all. And it's plastic, but it's cool. It's a nice prop. I always like the props with Star Wars. So let me just see. Go get these guys in here. Awesome Palpatine impression. Do it. It's one of my favorite parts of Revenge of the Sith. I can't. Do it. Oh, master. All right. Get these guys in here. Do these actually like stay in well? Not really. Okay. Putting the figure together. That's better than putting the belt on a Batman from InArt. All right. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to have to switch the hands out because I think, let me just pose them how I'm probably going to do this. Now you guys can see my faces I make when I pose. Yeah, it's going to be something pretty simple like Just a simple pose. Can't really get the head to tilt down much, but that's okay. And then maybe have him like standing next to the chair, or yeah, and that chair looks freaking tall. That's nuts. That's okay though. Okay, let's see where we at. I do my best. I do my best. Damn, eBay prices are crazy on Tarkin. There's one. Yes, that one's been for sale for a long time. That 315 one, but it's got the glue problem. He did send an offer a little bit ago, like a few weeks ago, for like 3. Like he went down to 3, but it's like, I don't care what figure it is when it's like damaged and it's the outfit. It's not like you can find a replacement uniform for Tarkin, right? So like, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? How do you justify still spending that kind of money, getting a big blob on his shoulder? Like, how do you cover that? How do you fix that? Like, there's some things, like if I miss an accessory and I can get it, fine. If it's the boots and I got to try to hunt down some boots, so be it. But it's the uniform. Like, it's not just something that we can replace. So kind of a dead deal there. I don't know. Be interesting to see who buys it, unless somebody just really wants Tarkin and doesn't really care, but I don't know. I actually messaged you about your display. Funny enough, your Star Wars display is my dream setup layout wise for both my Star Wars and DC display. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely put a lot of tender love and care into the display. Just trying to make it look as best as I can, but also representing the movies in a nice clean display. All right. Okay. Well, I will. Let me see here. I don't know if I'll be able to talk and do this. Let me see if I can get the mobile setup going here. 27-3 also Rams over the Vikings. Man, what a blowout, man. We thought the Packers were looking terrible. Okay. Let's go to email. Yeah, this chair's pretty cool. Let's put this back in. So I'll have to get the base too, actually. Let me get this base set up before we go mobile. Here we go. Look at that. Peeling that off. Oh, okay. Or just break that right off. Here we go. It's nice, clean Grand Moff Tarkin plate. And we'll snap that right back on. Can't believe it. He's actually here. Maybe put this arm up a little bit. Have more of like a straight up and down, a proud stance. Intimidating stance. I don't know if I'm going to use this chair or not. I don't know. I think it might get in the way. But we'll see. I think I have an idea where I want to put him, but I want to get your guys' input on this too. So let me do this. My headphones in. All right, accept cookies. All right. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. We got Luis in the house. Okay, sure can. Let's do this. We're going for a ride. All right. Oh, it's mirrored. Great. I don't like the mirrored camera. Let me see here. Go back to settings, camera. Sorry, everybody. I wasn't really prepared for this. Okay, here we go. All right. Here's the display. Obviously, 6 series. Look at this. This I'm proud of. I like that a lot. And then we got the Batman. Kind of ashamed to have figures on the bottom, but it's gotta happen. All right. I'm gonna take this off. This panel here. Hopefully I don't drop it. All right. Okay, so here's the A New Hope case. I'm thinking he could go here, and then these two could go just kind of in the front, or Leia could go up top, and then he could go right there. But I don't know if I have room for that chair. And I know this is Empire Strikes Back, but I already have Empire kind of bleeding into Return of the Jedi, and I already have 2 Lukes there. So I just figured get one that could kind of fit into A New Hope over here. And then up here is Clone Wars going into Rogue One, kind of Obi-Wan series as well. So it's the timeline. So tech goes up in that gap right there. So I will, I can't see the chat right now, so I'm just gonna show you guys this if you have any ideas, but I think he's gonna go front and center. Man, some really good figures. That Obi-Wan is still awesome. Sand Trooper. Happy to have this guy. Both of them. Tarkin Vader with Return of the Jedi base and Obi-Wan helmet. The Tusken Raider. Might change this pose up. I've had her in this pose since I've had it. Might change that one up. And then obviously C-3PO and R2. Chewie. It's the best he's gonna look, guys. And Han. Getting a little dated, a couple of these figures, but I think they still hold that that charm, that Star Wars charm to them. And then I didn't really show this one. I really like having, kind of stole it from DLO, but having both of the Mandalorians on each side of the throne. But man, I love this with the chrome. That's sick. Cad Bane. Mando Luke, but I swapped the head sculpt with this one. So that, I don't know, I just think the head sculpt looks better, and then this one's kind of hidden anyway. And there's a chopper, just did the review on that. So it's kind of what it's looking like. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. And there it is. So eventually, this is turned into like a room tour. We're gonna get 3 DFs over here, and then the vehicles are gonna go over there. Hot Toys Batmobile still for sale. I just don't want to ship it, so I was hoping somebody somewhat local would be willing to pick it up. Probably only gonna sell it for like $300 to $400, maybe 3. And Joker will go right down there. All right, I'm gonna give you one last look, then I'm gonna bring it back, see what you guys say in the chat, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna do. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, how's it going? All right, let's get some focus here. Focus, focus, focus. What'd you guys think? Did you see it? Did you believe it? Are you convinced you know where he should go? Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, rolling eyeballs is almost all they could do for Tarkin 2.0, but I'm sure they will remake him for a New Hope anniversary. Yeah, he's coming at some point. I mean, you've got Clone Wars, Bad Batch, even maybe Andor Season 2 could be a possibility. But I don't know. Some people think yay and some people think nay. So either way, dang, plate. There. Okay. Either way, I'm good. I got him. He's in the collection. Happy. So love that Batman 89 display. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Like, I love having Batman just kind of surrounded by Jokers. So I like that. So clean. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. I really do work hard. Take some time to make it looking as good as I can. Leave out the chair. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, I don't know. I might leave it out. Could you move the Jawa to Disney Star Wars and Tarkin where the Jawa is? Well, when you say Disney Star Wars, oh, you're talking about like by Mando and all that stuff. I don't know. I think I want to keep them in the OT because it just goes so well with Sand Trooper, Obi-Wan, Tusken Raider. But I think I could easily fit them still in the front, like put Tarkin there and then just stagger them in the front even still. So jelly of your Obi-Wan. I hope they make a 2.0. Heck no. No, don't you say that. I'm kidding. But even if they would, that's another one where it's really tough to beat the sculpt. So we got Austin Nicholas joining us tonight. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. You have very nice toys. Thank you. I know. These are grown men playing with toys, right? But man, it's just so cool. So nostalgic. Just basically a snapshot of my childhood. That's what I love about it. Need to put Tarkin next to Vader. Yeah. I have room on top. So obviously Leia could go on top. We put him between C-3PO, R2, and then Vader. But it's kind of nice having Leia next to Vader too. So maybe we do put him on the other side. And then you have the Jawa and Gonk Droid kind of move somewhere else. So the Jedi cam. Yeah, that's right. Move Snowspeeder Luke up so we can see Princess Leia, Vader, and Tarkin. That's a good idea too. It's a good idea. What will the Jedi decide? Oh, Jedi, get a hold of me about the Batmobile. Okay. I'll hit you up, man. You're running out of room for Star Wars. What are you going to do with more Star Wars figures? Yeah, for sure. So when you saw the Bad Batch kind of in the Rogue One, that's pretty much as full as I would like it to get. So we're gonna add tech. But then outside of that, that's pretty much the limit, unless you get some smaller figures that might be able to be in front. So we're getting there, but I do think there's a little bit of gap in the A New Hope case. So he's really going to help with that. Yeah, I got to have him standing next to Vader for sure, for sure. Good night, sir. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're not going to be here too much longer. This is just a little bit of a fun hangout. You know, I love just interacting with you guys, and I don't look at myself as an influencer. I look at myself as just part of the community who has all of you as friends in the community, and you know, getting your opinions, getting your thoughts, sharing this hobby with you is really just kind of what it's all about. So I'm glad that I did this. I'm glad I kind of trying to go live a little bit more too on my own. Like, I love Wolfpack, and that's definitely a staple and something that I love doing because it's me hanging out with the friends on the panel, getting their perspectives. But this is like a time for me to just kind of hang out with you guys. So it's been a lot of fun. Just no, just 4 hands in the chair. So kind of bare bones. I mean, they did a good job, like saying, hey, what could we do for Tarkin? Let's give him the chair. It is pretty, like, I hate to say it, but it's pretty cheap. Like, it's thin. It's just, you know, it's thin plastic. It feels cheap, but it looks nice. I mean, I can't really take that away from it, but it just looks kind of like a piece of plastic at the same time. So I don't know. I think it's going to go in the box. Maybe if he's sitting in it, it kind of like hides it a little bit more. So then it doesn't look maybe a little cheap, but yeah, it'd be a good accessory, just probably not to sit on. We got Collection Obsession. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for stopping in. Put Tarkin next to Vader. Sans the chair. Yeah. OG Star Wars fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Just scooch everybody over a little and get them in there. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. So we got Anakin Skywalker joining us tonight. Says The Mummy, 1959 film. Okay. Interesting. I don't really follow, but and hello, OG fan. Thanks for being here. Jedi going to give away that Batmobile by the end of the year. So I actually have been considering keeping it because, like I said, I'm not really keen on shipping it. It's going to be like at least probably 150 to ship. Plus, it's loose, so I don't have the original box. So, like, just finding a box, making sure it's safe to ship. Like, I want to just get a little bit of money for it. But at the same time, if I'm putting DFs here, I'm going to have a ton of room. So I could hold on to it and do, I think I talked about this the other night, but I could do like, I don't know, Batman Returns with it, or, you know, modern suit Batman even, because he has the Batmobile in the Flash movie. So, I mean, it's a possibility. I'm getting tired of this camera not focusing. Here, let me just switch this up. So there, now we don't have to worry about that going in and out of focus. But yeah, we'll see. It's missing a lot. You know, I bought it when that Batmobile was at a high price. It was before the 2.0 or the reissue was even announced. So like, you could not get your hands on a Batmobile. It was my first vehicle. I paid more than I would like to share on that one, but I still paid a decent amount considering what they were going for. But now it's just lost all value and it's not complete and it doesn't have a box. So yeah, might be, I even thought about, this is weird. Let me know what you guys think of this. I actually thought about giving it to my dad. So my dad is a big, he's a big Batman fan, big 89 fan. Took me to the movie when I was 4. We went together and saw it. I fell asleep, but I do remember parts of it. He's also a big car guy. Like he loves muscle cars, so he has a 69 GTO convertible. He has a 69 GTO Ram Air. He has a 78 Trans Am original. He's got 66 GTO convertible that he has to still redo the body. He's a body guy. So he likes to have these projects and then redo them. And then I bought it, but he's been working on it for me, but it's been a long time. I have a 76 Trans Am 455 4-speed that he's hoping to paint this year and then, get it put back together. Anyways, he loves cars. He was a big fan of DeLorean, Pontiac, and then obviously the Batmobile. So I'm like, his birthday's in May, and I'm just like, well, maybe I just give it to him as a gift. But I don't know where he would put it. Like, I think he would like to look at it and display it, maybe put it in his shop. But if I could maybe get a case for it, I don't know. So if I can't find a buyer, either I think I'm going to keep it, or I might just gift it to my dad and, do something nice for somebody else. So, we'll see. I've been holding off getting Tarkin, thinking we might get a 2.0. I agree. It's probably going to happen, especially now that I bought it. So it's coming. Let's see. Maybe off topic. How do you like that Bane 2.0? I have a waitlist opportunity. I'm very tempted. Yes, get it. If you watch, check out Wolfpack Wednesdays. We ranked our top 10 figures for the year. Bane was my number one. And I love the figure. I think it's a huge improvement from the 1.0. Looks, the proportions look great. The body size is amazing. The medical silicone body is awesome. It is just the arms and the traps and whatnot, but man, it just looks so awesome. The base is great. You can't go wrong. Even the head sculpt has been improved and looks awesome. If you have an opportunity, especially to get him at retail, I definitely think you need to do it because he's going for a hefty price as well. Vader, Tarkin, and New Hope Leia need to be grouped together. I agree. I think you're right. I think you're right. Maybe even move C-3PO and R2. Diecast chair for the 2.0. That'd be funny. Oh, man. Hey, we got Hank in the house. Good to see you, Hank. Thanks for stopping in. Next to Krennic, if you have him. I do have Krennic, but he's more separated. He's in like the Rogue One. It's like a case over. I've seen people put them together, and that looks good too. I mean, honestly, Tarkin could go into a Rogue One, but I got to put him in my classic OT Star Wars. Slippers. Tighter FL with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. For bringing us an OT Grail unboxing live. Yes, and again, OT for life. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let me see what I got for you here. A little bit of a thank you. Thank you. What do we got? Man, I'm just going to do this.
Yes! That's awesome!
You are awesome, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate that. You definitely need to give it to your dad. I'm going to think about it. You ever worry though, like you're trying to do something so nice for somebody else, like a gift, but then worried like they don't get it or they don't, like they won't be as like, oh, cool. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. So sometimes that's kind of what I worry about a little bit. With his love of the GOAT, your dad is the GOAT. Yeah, he's a big Pontiac guy. Loves his GTOs, his GOATs. I'm more of a fan of the Trans Am, but man, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with muscle cars in general. A dying era for sure. KG, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe out there on the West Coast. And yeah, thank you for stopping in tonight. Are you planning on reconsidering picking up the Armory Rises, trying to look for one? I am not, but I think I'm thinking about the 2.0 Armory. That would be the one that I would like to get. And if you guys saw, if you were here for when I went Jedi Cam and I showed you the display, I have that back half shelf showing the tumbler and the bat signal kind of to like space out that DF because I have the tumbler in there. So it just balances out. I wanted to put the Armory on that top shelf too, but it's too tall. So I'm kind of like, damn it. Because I can't fit a figure up there either. So got to think of something else. Thanks for the thoughts. Yeah, no problem. Yes, please hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Hank. Let's see. We got John. Man, we got a bunch of celebrities in here. We got Anakin Skywalker. We got Austin Nicholas. And now we have John Cena. Good morning, Jedi Knights Watch. Good morning to you. Good evening. And good night. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, this is him. He's here. Like that's cool too. Like just kind of the shadows kind of coming down this way and you got the light. Like it just looks cool. I don't know. I'm happy with it. But I think the chair is going to go back in the display. So anything else you guys got? Anything else you want to ask me before we kind of close out the show? This was fun. Like just kind of a more intimate setting, just kind of hanging out with you guys, having a little bit of a drink. Man, busy day today at work. Had a new startup facility, so had to drive to Green Bay, which is about an hour and 40 minutes away, and then spend the whole day there. And I got to do it tomorrow and the next day. So Wolfpack Wednesday, I'll probably be pretty tired, but I'm looking forward to getting back to Wolfpack Wednesday. But yeah, work's been busy. Next week, I'll be in Chicago for a couple days. So unfortunately, it's going to go over Wolfpack Wednesday. So we'll have to kind of, maybe I'll do like something like this on a different day. So at least we can hang out for a little bit. Cause I definitely don't like going the week off and then not being able to like do anything. But yeah, we got Joker coming tomorrow. That's exciting. It is sculpted. but I think that's a really strong figure. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to unbox it. Tech coming this week. Man, Star Wars is running rampant right now. So for all you Star Wars fans, it's been good eating. But yeah, for sure. What other Star Wars figures do you have coming on pre-order or interested in getting? One that I kind of had no thought about, but now I'm thinking about is actually Revenge of the Sith Sidious. Like that, the Clone Wars Sidious looks really good too. But I don't know if I need it. I don't really need either one, but I think I would like to grab one of those. But yeah, Tech's coming this week. I do have, and he's coming from Hawk Wars Toys. And then I do have Hera on pre-order from Underground Figures. And then just putting this in here. Let's see, what else do I have for Star Wars? Well, I do have the Battle Damage Darth Vader on pre-order. Still debating. There's a slight chance I cancel that. And then Return of the Jedi Han Solo, of course, is on pre-order with Underground Figures. Let me take a look. Let me see. I don't have a lot of pre-orders. We'll go to Sideshow here. Stop cam. Let's go to Hot Toys Star Wars. We can hang out for a little bit. If you guys are willing to hang out, I'm willing to hang out. What happened here? Why'd my camera stop? There we go. Okay. Always fun live stream with you, Graham. I appreciate that, Valkyrie. It's always fun live streaming with you. So, yeah, right back at you. Yeah, what figures do you have inbound? Yeah, so Joker, Tech. Oh, John Wick is another one that I have through Hawk Wars Toys. So, John Wick eventually. I did pre-order the Jazz and Cat one, but that's a ways out. So ones that like, let me do this quick. So figures like I'm considering, we're just looking at Star Wars here. I'm still on the fence about this one. Who's getting Ahsoka, the white? I'm on the fence. I think the head sculpt is much better than the first version. There's something special about that first version because it was the first live action of Ahsoka, and I think the blue looks better than possibly the white. But I think the Leku is cool because it's longer, and I think the head sculpt's going to be better. I don't know if it's going to fit though with the old one. So, yeah. Where did you get Joker from? Sideshow. Got him from Sideshow. Yeah. Nice thing about Sideshow is payments. I do like that because, Jack Sparrow. I have the Artisan Jack Sparrow coming. I haven't got a notification yet though, and I still owe one payment of like $100. So, man, that one's crazy because I think I've been paying that one off since May. So like May to February, it's gonna be like being paid off. Granted, January and December, I don't think I paid anything because the payment kept getting bumped by Sideshow. I don't know why. But isn't that crazy? Like it was supposed to be, my last one was supposed to be December. And it's been May to now. So I still owe $100. But that Artisan Jack looks amazing. Really just awesome. Any interest in the Scum and Villainy line? Maybe Greedo, but I can't justify paying those prices for characters that are like, could you even call them side characters? Like they really just make an appearance. So like, even though I love Star Wars, especially OT, I still got to pick and choose because I am collecting so many facets of Star Wars, but then also because, there's Marvel, there's Batman, there's like miscellaneous stuff too. So I gotta kind of pick and choose. Like even Savage Opress would be cool. I'm not a big Clone Wars fan, but like that one's tempting. Shin probably gonna stay away from, even though she looks great. Oh man, Inart Paul just dropped. Gonna get right to unboxing this guy immediately. That's awesome. Congrats. It was an awesome way to spend the night. Thanks, man. Also, can't wait to see Joker. I should be getting my sculpted Joker soon. Yeah, I mean, don't sleep on the sculpted Joker. He looks great. So, also, Sidious is my favorite. I have both current versions, the third on pre-order. I forget, are you getting the dewback with Trooper? No, I'm likely passing. I talked about that on Saturday night. It's just such a big piece, an expensive piece. I just got so many other things that I'd rather spend the money on, even though it is OT. I'm okay with just the Sand Trooper. I don't know. Am I wrong for that? I don't know. Balin, yeah, I've thought about him. I don't know. Like, I think it's great to honor Ray Stevenson, but I worry they're replacing him in season 2. So, like, is he going to be? I hope this doesn't sound rude. Is his representation of the character going to be just kind of like a vague memory because it was only one season, and then the Hound, I can't remember his name, like, will he be in multiple seasons? I don't know. Like, is it just kind of one of those things that I hate to say forget, but hopefully it doesn't sound like insincere, because he did a great job, but I don't know. I just kind of want to see more of the character before I decide. I don't know. Hoping my waitlist Artisan Jack Sparrow gets converted. That would be sick, man. I haven't had very good luck with any waitlists, like converting that I really want. Like, I had Groot this weekend, easy pass. But I've been on the Artisan Anakin waitlist. I've been on, I think, Scarlet Witch. I don't know, but yeah, nothing amazing. So Sabine is another one, like, I've thought about. I think this line is gonna get cheap. I think it's gonna be like the Mando line. I'm kind of already seeing it just a little bit. Like, Balin, you can find him for a pretty reasonable price. So he's kind of sitting around. Chopper's already you can find him under retail. I just have a feeling some of these figures from the Ahsoka line, even though as good as they look, I think they're going to be easy to find. So I'm not too worried. Maybe one day I'll pick her up. Just got this Stormtrooper within the last month from Hawk Wars Toys. Yeah, but this Sidious looks cool. Like, considering maybe, but I think I like this one better. And then Maul, I have Maul on pre-order. Not the deluxe, because I don't really want to make room for the speeder bike. But this Sidious looks cool. I thought about Anakin, but I already have the Clone Wars one. He looks fine. Chopper just came in. I'm not going to get Kit Fisto. I have these two on pre-order, Chewie and Han. Got to get those. Yeah, this is the one I have here. And then there's that dewback. Almost gone, everybody. Almost gone. Hera coming home. Can't wait to get her. She looks great. As long as that doesn't take a huge step back from the prototype, that's going to be a great figure. And there's Artisan Anakin. I like this Ahsoka, this Padawan Ahsoka. I like this a lot. I really enjoyed that episode with her in it. So this one is definitely one I haven't secured, but I want to get her. Might go through Underground Figures or Hawk and secure her there, but she looks awesome. C-3PO is a really great figure. I love the die cast. That one surprised me how good it came out. I actually almost passed on this one because I had the Sideshow one, and glad I didn't. I only need IG-12 to complete the whole Mando line. Damn, that's pretty good. No Grievous? No, probably not. Again, not big on prequels. Could that change down the road when I'm kind of shit out of luck? Maybe, but kind of drawing the line a little bit. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to pick and choose. That Vader looks sick. Tech is actually selling. I don't know if he's selling, but the asking price is pretty high. Like, I'm seeing him on eBay already for like $465. So outside of Echo and Hunter, this line is super sought after. Like, ever since Crosshair's price kind of skyrocketed, Wrecker shortly after that, he's been in the 450 to 500 range. And now it seems like Tech is there too. So I hope you guys were able to get Tech. Do you guys think, like, Is everybody okay with like not having tech? I don't want to spoil anything, but if you know, you know, like, is tech a must, or is it okay to just have the 4? Curious on what you think about that. I think it's fine either way. Collect how you want, but I'm glad to have him. He looks amazing, like very unique, awesome suit. Like the head sculpt. Excited for that one. Quill has always been kind of like a maybe for me. I thought about him too. He'd have to be pretty cheap though. He'd have to be pretty cheap. Cobb Vanth, that one kind of really snuck up on people, I think. Like, you know, he was gone and his price has stayed pretty consistent. So let's see here. Rando5 says tech just came in for me. Super excited to complete the batch. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm hoping to have him by the end of the week. And it's just going to be great to put him in with the rest of the band of brothers there. Padme, kind of missed out on her, but she, you know, she's holding value too. Outside of that, waitlist for the do bag. Coming soon. I wonder if those will ever come. Probably not. I don't think the Starfighter will ever get here. Too big. Not practical. Can't believe Crosshair's waitlist is still open. I've been on that waitlist for a while, even though I have the figure. And no FOMO when you dopo. The A1 pre-order. Yeah, I just don't like to be... I want to make sure I'm like for sure before I pre-order. I don't like to be locked into something and then feel like I want to cancel. I want to make sure that I'm good with it. Some things though, like Chewie was a day 1 pre-order. T800 Terminator Battle Damage, that was a definitely a day 1 as well. So some things I will do day 1, but some things I'll try to wait around. And sometimes I'll just like to secure it from Hawk or Underground as well. Lando still in stock. Man, this is one of my favorite trooper designs, is the Scout Trooper. I love those troopers from Return of the Jedi. Outside of that, I wonder how Reva's doing. I mean, she went pretty quick too. No Tusken Raiders for OT. Are you asking me? I got a Tusken Raider up there. Or are you saying like no, like Hot Toys? You know, what's up with Hot Toys not doing them? Because I looked into getting like a custom robe, the ones that's longer, that drapes on the ground, because that's kind of more accurate to A New Hope. But I'm good with the Mando one. That he fits better for me in the original trilogy. They honestly should do more of these giveaways. Like spend a certain amount, we'll give you a figure. I mean, because it helped. The Dark Trooper went weightless. I think another figure or two that they did that for went weightless too. So it helps. Now we're hitting the waitlist here. Black Chrome's on waitlist. All right. And then we're at the coming soon. Do you guys think they'll ever do the armor? Maybe when the movie comes, but that figure was so underwhelming. Like, this is my second go around with her. And like, she's good. I'm glad I have her, but not a showstopper. Not, you know, doesn't really, your eye doesn't gravitate towards her. But I do think she complements Mando very well. So wouldn't mind getting an R5, especially with the mouse droid. Man, because that pack with the pit droid is pretty expensive too. And then there's all your sideshow figures, waitlisted. But yeah, 280 is that's a tough pill to swallow when, you know, they're obviously side characters at best. So, but they look cool. It's like screams, you know, the vintage Star Wars. Like this is just complete like original trilogy. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming. So that's kind of what I've got coming is John Wick. Like the imminent ones are John Wick, Jack Sparrow, Tech, Joker. I think that's about it. And then obviously today, Tarkin is in the collection. I will be sure to take a picture of where I put him in the display and show you guys. And because I appreciate you guys giving me the input, the advice, and everything like that. We got Blue Tattoo joining us. Hello, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, so I think I'm going to call it a night here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching me unbox Tarkin. It's a fun figure to have, whether they reissue him 2.0 him or not. I'm glad that I have him in the display. He looks awesome, and I think he is one of the few remaining grails up to this point. So yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to let me go up to the top here. Top comment. If you want to chat with me offline, be in the community, join the Discord. Got the link right here. It's in the chat, that first comment there. So yeah, join the Discord. Talk to us about figures, football, or everyday life. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new. Would love to have you stick around. So we will be back Wednesday night for Wolfpack Wednesday at our normal time. And hopefully Hot Toys gives us something good to talk about. If not, I think a fun thing would do to be like a year recap. Looking forward to this year. What are you most, what's most anticipated? What are you hoping we see? And we'll kind of go from there. But it's going to be a fun show. So come by Wednesday night for Wolfpack Wednesdays right here at 9:30 Eastern. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I will see you Wednesday. And until next time, stay safe out there. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye. And good luck.